welcome back to another Heroes and Generals update, because this is apparently the first update they did on their own without, old people in it, and this is, well, supposed to be a very good one. So let's actually look into it, because I heard some things about it and I really don't know if this was a good one or not, but for the first time pretty much ever, I'm actually going to read what they did here. So let's look into this. So first of all, vehicle balance. Now this is what we've been waiting for. Give us some balance into this. We don't want Rambos killing us all the time. We want to have a fighting chance. So this season's maintenance update contains a lot of balance changes to land and air vehicles, so that is a very good thing. I really like that. I really hope some planes get really nerfed. The main focus for the tank changes were not on how they performed against infantry. So the first sentence of this entire update really pretty much tells you we have no idea what we're doing right now, but we're gonna give you an update. Instead, we focused on tanks fighting tanks. Yeah, because that's what we need right now, yeah. I don't know at what point you're gonna be able to fight tanks next to all that infantry, but alright. Player feedback pointed out tank shells. Yeah, HE shells. Brother, HE sucks. Especially light and medium tanks. Yeah, because they're light and medium tanks, they're supposed to suck. Did not do enough damage to other tanks and resulted in a very long firefights. Yeah, that's the beauty of this game. This is not War Thunder. We don't just one-shot people here. It's supposed to be fun, and more weak spots, the better chances you have to win, goddammit. Why would you do this? Flanking did not feel very effective, as the enemy tank would have plenty of time to turn its turret around while you're shooting at it. How about shooting his turret ring? Or maybe just shooting his engine and then slamming into it. Did you ever try playing SU-85? Just ever? Pretty much flanking always works, gives you a huge advantage even in this game. And the beauty of this game is that you always have a fighting chance. So why would you do something like this? Why would you take away that one good thing from the game? I don't know, but alright, I guess people are complaining about it. I don't know what kind of people, but sure, why not? So we gave them a boost. Light tanks damage has been buffed between 40 and 100% per shell. Medium tank went up by an average of 50%, while heavy tanks saw only some smaller tweaks. So very soon I guess I can expect my King Tiger to get killed in about 4 to 5 shots by a Chaffee. Is that what you're telling me? Because 40 to 100%. I had a Chaffee destroy my Panzer IV, just no problem, but give them a little bit more damage. That's gonna be amazing. AP shells have received damage increase just below APHE. Well, that really doesn't matter. Whoever has APHE is gonna use it. And then fighter balancing. Oh, that's about planes. Let's see, what exactly did they do? When it comes to the planes, the first thing we did was decrease their effectiveness against infantry. HE rounds have received a larger explosion radius, but their damage has been so what is the point of this? You did absolutely nothing. I really don't get it. I mean, I didn't really ever see too much of like HE killings of infantry with planes. I didn't really see that ever as a problem, even when I'm playing infantry, so I don't know why was that even touched, but I guess some of the developers got destroyed or by a plane while he was playing infantry, so he just got pissed off and went like, you know what, there is no more of that. So don't piss off the wrong people, I guess. Fighter planes, bombs and APCR shells have had their damage and penetration increased. Oh yes, another thing that is going to wreck our tanks is going to be planes, because they're not doing that enough already. Hell yeah! This will allow them to penetrate tanks. What did I just say? A little easier and do more damage. Additionally, most planes have had their rate of fire increased. So basically, planes are no longer gods, they are gods of gods. So awesome! We have decided to make all planes of the same tier equal across factions. Well, that would be amazing if Focke-Wulf was not, you know, ridiculously good. This will give us better information on the performance between the tiers and will, in the long term, be a much better balanced experience. I don't know, how, why? Tier 3 medium fighters will now excel at flying faster and can fly much further upwards before the engine stalls out. Okay, so the tier 2 planes might not be as fast, but they turn as the best. The tier 1 planes are the most balanced. They do not do anything better compared to the higher tiers, but are good middle ground, so basically useless. Recon planes have received a decent buff in damage. Now this is something, I really understand. I really hate it when you're fighting as a recon plane against another recon plane and you have to shoot like 500 bullets to kill another plane. It really takes a very long time, so that's a good one. This sentence right here, this is a good one. Thank you. So let's see, while they will still have a hard time going up against medium plane, well, obviously, their performance against each other as well as ground target have improved. That's awesome. Thank you. This is one sentence that I really like about this update. Thank you very much, even though I don't play this plane at all, but I do remember grinding with it and it was an absolute nightmare. Both AP and APCR rounds now do the exact same damage. What is the point of this? Just APCR rounds have better penetration, but their damage drops off much faster than the of AP shell. Okay, reasonable. APCR shells are best suited against ground targets. The AP rounds has more damage and will therefore... Okay, this is just pointless, not really sure. So, that is a lot of changes in the air, but we have yet discussed our last change for fighter balance. AA guns now have received an increase in rate of fire, damage and ammo. Thank God. But that's really not gonna help at all. I mean, I hope it will. AA guns are pretty useless right now, except for the German one. German one is just destroying everything in front of them. But that's kind of pointless if the Germans have the best planes anyway, so, you know. Germans always have air superiority, whatever you do. We reverted to using the scroll wheel for zooming again. This is done because AA guns are fired in pairs now. Left click to fire the first pair, right click for... Okay, I get it. So this is good. You can always fire while the other one is reloading, I guess. That would be a little bit better, instead of just standing there waiting for planes to shoot you while you can't shoot anymore. Nice. Vehicle changes. The M8 are now equipped with 50 cal machine gun, while tier 2 and tier 3 recon vehicles now have HE rounds next to their AP rounds. Additionally, the M3 lead tank 37mm cannon now comes with AP rounds, HE and APCR rounds. Now this is cool, but just adding useless HE rounds to the vehicles is not really gonna help if they're useless. You know, you gotta boost the damage on these things. Paratroopers will now adhere better at the laws of physics and have to deploy their parachute earlier if they wish to avoid being injured. And last, infantry first and Iron Fist badges. Infantry with the this pointless bullshit. Bring the firepower back. So this is the update. I have never done something like this before, but here we go. I just did it. So this is the update, and this is apparently supposed to be some balancing things about vehicles. So in general, what they did is they made heavy tanks, you know, be heavy tanks, but a little bit less heavy, because now medium tanks and light tanks do way more damage for whatever reason. And also, I'm not really sure because I don't really see all the stats here, but from what I can tell, Chaffee is gonna be like a new Hellcat but on steroids, because that thing can kill anything in its way. And just now with even if it's like, what did they say, 40? Yeah, even if it's just 40% damage increase, that's gonna be way too much for a light tank. So that's gonna be amazing. I mean, they're really just working hard on this game, making sure nobody's gonna have fun. It's gonna be awesome. I mean, I can't wait to get in this game and start breaking my new keyboard and because it's gonna be horrible. But yeah, that's it, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and try and play some tanks right now to see how this goes. Even though I pretty much know how it's gonna go, I'm still gonna get wrecked by infantry and now planes as well. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. Planes wrecking us even worse, like... Oh, that's gonna be great. Well, that's it. I guess I'm gonna talk to you on the next one when I start playing this thing. See ya.